100 sheets of dogs doing yoga.
I think it's done. Officially been kitty certified.
He's like, I approve.
I remember you were tubing and you told me to record you and I was recording vertically and you said horizontally while you were tubing.
Hi everyone, my name is Abby, and this vlog is going to be a little different. It's going to be me preparing for going back to school, and I kind of just want to talk to the camera about some of my thoughts on the books I'm reading, just some of my thoughts in general. And so to start, I wanted to show you all of my back to school supplies I got today because I went school shopping. We're gonna pack my backpack together. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first thing I got from Daiso, which last year when I went school shopping, I got this little basket from there, and it's like the cutest basket ever. This year, I really want to take notes in like different kinds of ways and see whichever way really works for me. And so I got a sketchbook, and all of the pages are blank, and I'm going to try to take notes without lines. I feel like that'll be really good. And then I also got, okay, this is so cute. This is amazing. Okay, I'm taking an intermediate math class because I'm atrocious at math. Anyway, so I have to take a baby math class. So I have like a little graph paper. Okay. And also the sun kind of reminds me of Alina Starkov from Shadow and Bone, and that is my love. Okay, and now the last thing I got from Daiso was, look at this. It's a cat sketchbook. So the same kind of idea. I just want to take notes on blank paper for a couple of my classes this coming year. And so, yes, I did get another one, and it has cats on it, and it's the cutest thing ever. And I'm so happy about these. I just like, it just fills me with so much joy. All right, the next thing I got was these pens. Look how cute they are. I always love pens and need new pens, I feel, because I'm just always writing. But I really like this color. And then I got this really weird ruler because I just couldn't resist. Like, it has like fractions and then like a normal 12 inches or whatever, however numbers work. I'm not a numbers gal, but I just think this will like help romanticize me having to do math. Anyway, and then this is like the funniest thing. So I like to make to-do lists, and I normally make them like in my journal, and I'm probably still gonna do that, but I just could not resist. I got a dog yoga notebook. 100 sheets of dogs doing yoga. To write like my to-do list for the day. This is so necessary. So needed. All right, okay, and then I did get one regular lined notebook, and it has horses on it, and I love horses. This is going to be great. Okay, those are all the things I wanted to show you. So I have my backpack here, and what we have already in here are these two folders. Okay, I'm taking 5 courses, I think, but I don't need that many folders. Oh yeah, I also did get 2 of these really cheap mini folders. I also got these dry erase markers, which I think will just be useful for studying, so I don't have to like rent them every time to use them. And they also have little like erasers on the bottom, so fun. All right, I think while I pack my backpack, I'm gonna tell you the classes I'm taking. I'm going to be taking creative writing short story, which is just a basic fiction writing class, and I've never taken a fiction writing class, but this summer I wrote a little short story for the first time. I'm excited to like expand upon that skill, I guess. And then I'm also taking a theories to social psychology course, and my major is psychology, and I love psychology. And so when I think social psychology, I'm like, that'll be fun. And then baby math. That can go in there. And then I'm taking political science, which hopefully it's not a snooze fest. I mean, who knows? And then the last class I'm taking, what's the other? Oh yeah, I'm taking writing across the disciplines. So I don't know what that means. I assume there's writing in that class, but it's like a gen ed, so I'm taking that. Then I also have this like 3-ring binder, which I assume that I would just use for like folders or whatever, but I just got folders, so I'm like, do I need this? I mean, it looks useful, so I don't know. I might take it anyway. And then we're gonna put my weird ruler in the back, okay? And then we're gonna put my dog yoga notepad in there. Yes, my dog yoga notepad. All right, also, this is my planner. I started the spring semester, so I think I'm just going to continue using it because I don't want to waste it. And it's also really cute. This is my pencil case. This is probably in the top 5 things that I own. This is like my prized possession. I take it everywhere with me. It has all of my highlighters, my pens, my pencils for like annotating books, for just writing. It is so important to me. One time I almost lost it and it was not a ball. It was not great. But okay, I'm taking the purple ones. Oh, it's so satisfying. I'll always remember the moment. I just opened one. I can open one again. So that is kind of all of my back to school talk. And this is the backpack. We are packed.
Horizontally.
Why are you sleeping so cutely? There's Chloe, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 8 in the morning. There's me, not bright-eyed and bushy.
Real socks in there.
You should try them on.
Ew, where are we?
I don't know. Okay, today I got Mystery Unicorn Surprise because, like, you can't not buy that.
Show the options.
There's the options. Chloe really wants me to get luminescent. And I want that one or the silver pony, the snowdrift. Those are what I want.
Wait,
and
Luminous.
And I also
That's a real name.
I like permafrost a little bit.
I like permafrost.
Oh. Ah! Chloe, your luck is crazy! This is the 3rd time. What?
Is that Luminous?
Yes! This is like the 2nd time you've done that in a row!
It's Luminous.
Last time she was like, oh, I want this Spider-Man. And I put no, she picked this one out. Because I was
Luminous.
like,
I know, because you were holding a different bag. And
yeah. You were like, this one.
But you didn't want that one.
I like it. It's like burnt.
Yeah. Show their cams.
I like any horse. The
It
way
is cute though.
that
It looks like a
is.
normal horse, but with a unicorn horn.
I love it. I can't believe you did that. That's crazy. Crabby for the win. Is that like, can you read that?
Sure. It looks like it says Clabby.
That's what it says. A toot to buy.
You gotta show him.
Damn. She said his name ain't Billy. That's toot to buy it. He's trying to entertain me while we wait.
No, I'm putting Kitty to sleep.
I think that's already settled. Camera's on, so if you want to do something crazy, do it.
No, I'm Myron's.
Dun dun. Hello. So this portion of the video, I'm going to be talking about books. It's almost like that's what this is. I want to talk about a book that I finished that I gave 5 stars, and it's one of my new favorite books of all time. And then I want to talk about some of the books that I'm currently reading. So the book that I read that I want to talk to you guys about is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. So I'm gonna input a clip of when I first started reading it. I just started today, The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, and I just finished where the crawdads sing. Don't ask me how it was. This, it's giving 5 star. I am loving this right now. Like, this is so good already. I can't believe I've had this on my shelf for so long. I'm on page 20, and I want to read the whole thing right now. Like, oh my gosh. But, yeah, so welcome. Alright, so I finished it, okay? And it was genuinely a fever dream. And my favorite kinds of books are weird girl, fever dream books that somehow have to do with psychology or something like nuts, magical realism, all that. That's my favorite, like, genre. It was just so insane. It was insane. So yeah, I want to give you some of my thoughts about this. So basically, this book is about Indigo and Azure and their codependent friendship, and also we're following the bridegroom of Indigo in the future. So it's kind of like dual timeline. This book reveals itself in such a interesting, unique way I've never seen. Like, you don't know what the title of the book means until like the end of the book. I will never experience reading this for the first time again. And it's like the plot twist just blows your mind. It's amazing. So I want to talk about some of my specific thoughts now. This is the best sapphic book I have ever read in my life. This book explores bodily autonomy and what it's like to lose bodily autonomy. This book is jet-packed with mythology and folklore from all over the world, which is so cool and so interesting because, like, I know so much more about folklore. This book genuinely stared me in the face and forced me to come to terms with things, and it was crazy. Like, I feel like books can sometimes be escapes from reality and you can lean on them like friends, honestly, and that's kind of how I read. But this book did the opposite. This book like confronted me in a way and stirred up so much emotion in me and like looked me dead in the face and was like, girl, I'm filming. It's not your gift. If you hear purring in the background, don't mind it. What are you doing? Okay, back to the book. I related so much to Azure. I don't know. I related so much to her, like, emotions of, like, wanting freedom, but not wanting to, like, let go of someone. And it's just so brilliantly done. The writing, it's like purple prose, which I know sometimes people don't like, but for me, I loved it. It didn't feel like it got old at any point. Like, as you can see, I, like, tabbed the whole book. The mythology was, like, thrilling to learn about, but it was also just, like, felt like I was being told stories and taught stories. And this book felt, like, so addicting and compulsive, honestly. That's, like, the best word I can find for it. Also, there was a gothic house in this, and it was, like, personified. And, like, architecture and a house being a body is, like, honestly one of my favorite things in, like, media when people do that. Like, my favorite show is The Haunting of Hill House. And I'm also going to read The Haunting of Hill House in the fall. Also, the way that this book played on like society's relationship with people suffering with mental illness was really interesting, because like we realize that not everything is malicious. A lot of it is because the characters in this book are actually mentally ill. And honestly, I want to write like a whole, like I have a little draft in my docs of a whole like long essay on like all of my thoughts, and I mean maybe I'll be able to use that when I start school, or I just might write it for fun. Because this was like 5 stars. I like haven't really been able to start any new book since I finished this. It's one of my favorite books ever now. Peek. Okay, anyway, so now one of the books I'm currently reading, this book is also like, if not more impactful in my life than that one. I've been consuming and I've been reading some of my favorite media like I've ever come across in my entire life, and it's really weird to be aware of that fact and like notice how it's changing even my like perception of reality and school of thought. Literature can be like such a healing place, and I didn't really realize that. Like before I loved to read, but I feel like recently I'm realizing how much it can actually change the way that I live. It's so great, and this book is a perfect example of that. This book is The Dark Interval by Rilke. In my last video, this was in my book haul, and I am about 46 pages through. Wait, 48? And I already know that this is going to be a 5-star, and this is going to be like in my top books of all time. This is a collection of letters written by Rilke for specific people in his life suffering from grief, loss, and every single one of these letters is so impactful and has made me cry and really just process grief in a way that this really like pokes at you, but it does it in like such a loving and a restorative way, if that makes sense. These quotes are just they're just changing my relationship with grief and loss, and I would recommend this to like anyone losing anything, which is like people all the time. So everyone should read this. A big point of this book is that grief kind of forces you into life, or like surges you into life. And also, I'm kind of crazy because this is my first Rilke work. I know a lot of people read like letters to a young poet first, and I want to read that one. And I also want to read all of his poetry, and I think that he might be one of my favorite authors of all time now. But I will read you a quote. "It is still this death which continues inside of me, which works in me, which transforms my heart, which deepens the red of my blood, which bears down heavily on the life that had been ours, so that this death becomes a bittersweet drop coursing through my veins and permeating everything, and which ought to be mine forever. And while I am completely engulfed in my sadness, I am happy to sense that you exist." Beautiful one. "I am happy to have flung myself without fear into your beauty, just as a bird flings itself into space. I am happy, dear, to have walked with steady faith on the waters of our uncertainty all the way to that island which is your heart and where pain blossoms. Finally, happy." And that's just one. That's just one! I think that might even be the first letter in the book. And even the preface that was written to like give context on the author and kind of tell about like the translator's experience or whatever. Even that was so beautiful and made me cry, because not only are they working in my life, to see them working in the translator's life, like they're so immortal. I just love this book. I love this book. I can't feel like it's a part of me now. I'm on S now.
What letter are you looking for? Yep.
I found it.
I got this.
I found it. I did it all by myself. It was in the tea.
I was locked in, and I figured out. that I don't know which one's it is.
These are my two options. It's a mystery.
Intended cheat, but it turns out they didn't stamp it with the cheat codes.
Switch. Switch.
May have caused the spread of the Black Plague. So this is your
The
lungs. It's so different, and different mortality rates for each thing. And if
We're Spider-Manning.
Okay. I have a hunch on.
He's scared of bugs. You got it? We've been in the car for like 10 minutes.
You stay right where you are.
Here, I'm just gonna record you opening the package, not your reaction. Oh.
I have to be very ginger. I have to be very ginger with this.
It's tissue paper.
Well, I know, but. Oh, right.
They say we've got the same hair. It's you and me on the coin. The industry will go crazy.
Karen, where are you?